Hey, I'm Bill Stevenson from Spotlight Realty. I'm here with Everett Stevenson, an agent on our team. And I've lived in Durham for 27 years now, and he's lived here all of his life. So we're going to give you some insider information. These are not opinions. These are established facts, the best restaurants in Durham, North Carolina. What about breakfast, brunch kind of places?
Google Huff.
Google Huff.
Yes. It is a bakery.
What does that word mean?
It is also a restaurant. I don't know. It's German, I think.
It's German. It's German. It's a German cake. It's like a bundt cake, but it's a little twisted.
Why did you ask if you knew?
I don't know.
It's really
I wanted
good.
to know if you knew.
I don't. It's really
Now he
good
does.
German food. You have a wonderful bakery. There are a couple different bakery locations around the Triangle area, but they also have an amazing restaurant. They do awesome breakfast, and they also have a lunch and dinner service as well. Go check it out. It's incredible.
Yeah, Google Huff is also an amazing atmosphere. They have a lot of outdoor seating now. I mean, during COVID, they had only outdoor seating, and they've kept it. So it's really a nice atmosphere. So check it out. Okay, so let's talk about some lunch spots. What are the best lunch spots in Durham, you think?
Number one for me has to be Foster's off of 15501. It
Excellent
is
choice.
the best place to go for a afternoon lunchtime situation.
Especially check out the BLT chicken Caesar wrap. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, it's what you would call filling though. So bring an appetite if you
Yeah. Also, they have not actually miles, but plenty of space outdoors for outdoor seating. So when the weather is right, that's where you want to be.
And I would describe the atmosphere as shabby chic. I think that's fair to say. Would you say?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, well, let's say it's shabby chic then.
Copa. Copa is an amazing Cuban restaurant in downtown Durham on Main Street. It is run by a beautiful family. The chef and owner emigrated from Cuba, 14 years ago, 15 years ago?
Yeah, good long time. Some pointing out it's a great story. If you ever get a chance to talk to him while you're there, he somehow got to Mexico and walked to the United States because he was in love with the woman he eventually married, who also runs the restaurant. So great people. I mean, that's the best thing about Copa is actually the people who own it, if you ask me. The food is great too.
Food is excellent. Don't want to overshadow the food. It is incredible. The best sandwich I've ever had is served at lunch there. It's called the Havana, and it is incredible.
Yeah. They also they do things. They do duck. That I'm very fond of their duck, and they do craft cocktails too. They're very creative with their cocktails. So enjoy.
Viceroy.
We agree on this one too.
We do.
By the way.
Incredible Indian food. It is just the best.
Yeah.
Also
right
in the
downtown.
heart of downtown Durham. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And also great craft cocktails, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So a lot of these places, the fancier places are all going to have decent cocktails, good beer, good wine, whatever. But this one in particular is sort of a fusion of British and Indian food. It's really amazing. So check it out. Or I'd call it an Indian pub. Yeah.
Excellent. Check it out.
Yep. Do you have a favorite Italian restaurant?
Italian restaurant. Maggiano's. Is that
Maggiano's?
It's incredible.
It is incredible. It's incredible. There's a South Point Mall. There's a Maggiano's. That's a chain. So we're kind of like, I don't know.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's great. I like Mother and Sons. Mother and Sons is very good. And there's what most people consider to be the best Italian restaurant in all of the Triangle is on Guest Road in Durham. I can't remember the name. It's Gocciolino's or Gocciolina's or something like that. I've been there once. The food's fantastic, but it's in such a strange spot that the food has got to be good for it to be that popular in that spot. So check that one out too. What about are there any sushi restaurants, Asian cuisine that you like?
Sure. Plenty. Rock and Roll Sushi up off of
dirty little secret. He didn't want to mention Rock and Roll Sushi because he doesn't want everybody else to discover it because he wants to keep it for himself. So that's the kind of guy we're dealing with here.
Whenever I go there are a lot of people. The line is very long, but the food is worth it. It's a conveyor belt of sushi. You don't have to order anything. You just open the little case and take out the sushi that you want when it comes by, and you can have as many plates as you want, and it's incredible. Yeah. My wife and I love it.
There you go. All right. What about desserts? Do you have a favorite dessert spot in town? I'll name one. It's new. It's Jenny's. Jeni.
Okay.
It's on Main Street in Durham, and the ice cream is really fantastic. But I think it's also worth the trip to go out to Hillsborough. What's the Maple View Farms? For ice
Oh
cream.
my gosh, Maple View Farms is
Maple
incredible.
View Farms.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want views of farmland and incredible ice cream, that's where you go.
Yeah, it's a nice. It's surprisingly nice to eat ice cream while smelling manure. It's not all you. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes. Yeah. There are two pubs I want to talk about. In South Durham, there's West 94th Street pub, which is in the Woodcroft Shopping Center. A very strange place for a pub, but there you have it. They have shockingly good food there, I think, especially the fish and chips. Best fish and chips basically around. Maybe I've had better fish and chips there than I've had in Scotland. So, great fish and chips and a great atmosphere. Let's call it a friendly atmosphere. And also, I like Bull McCabe's. Bull McCabe's is in downtown Durham. It's kind of giant and has great outdoor areas as well and really good food.
Yeah.
All right, next we're going to talk about what's the best place to go at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. Look, you've had a good time hanging out with your friends. You want a burger, you want a pile of fries, you want something called a bacon wrap, and you want a cheesecake milkshake, all for under $10. Any cookout.
Cookout in Durham. There's one on Hillsborough Road.
There's one on Shannon Road.
And one on Shannon Road. So one in South Durham and one in North Durham. Right.
It's the place to go.
If you're not from around here, you probably don't know what cookout is. I don't know if they have them outside of North Carolina. I could be wrong about that. But they definitely are excellent fast food, and the prices are really, really good. And a choice of a bevy of milkshake choices.
Yes.
And they're all really delicious. Well, I haven't had all of them. You probably have like 45 different ones, and I probably had 2 of them. If it's not chocolate, I don't have it as a milkshake.
You can have a chocolate milkshake. You can combine flavors as well.
Indeed. Wonderful. So Cookout, check it out.
So that is the definitive list of the best places to go in the Triangle when you are hungry.
There are many, many others, and I know that we probably left some out that I'm gonna feel bad about later. But
sure, probably.
Anyway, maybe we'll do another video. But here's another list of great restaurants in Durham. So stay tuned for that one.
What are we doing here? I'm hungry.
Me too now.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.